Updates on the Karnataka Fee Cut Protest which was held in Bangalore today. Third school in city shuts down after 2 students test positive for COVID-19. Guwahati on alert after top school gets fresh infection. Parents demand for inoculation of school staff before reopening. Mumbai police arrests 6 school dropouts for duping 450 job aspirants across India. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Sania reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: let's start with the big news of the day. The Karnataka Fee Cut Protest is being held in Bangalore today. Several schools in Karnataka, CBSE, ICSE and international boards are not holding online or regular classes as part of a protest to press for the implementation of their demands, including rollback in cap on tuition fee. The protest has been called by various associations, including Management of Independent CBSE Schools Association, Karnataka ICSE Schools Association, Association of Management of Primary and Secondary Schools of Karnataka, and Karnataka Unaided Schools Management Association, among others. We have our anchor Nitya reporting from the Voice of Educators protest that's happening in Bangalore today. Let's connect with her to know what's happening there.
Good morning. Today ENN has reached the Bangalore Central Railway Station to cover the Voice of Educators protest. The protest will be beginning from here and ending at the Freedom Park. As you can see, there's a massive gathering of educators here from private unaided schools. Let's go have a word with the association heads to see what they have to say. So, we have Mr. Mansoor Ali Khan with us today. So could you please tell us, through this protest, what are you wanting to convey to the government and to the parents?
See, the whole protest is for, we are requesting the government, because the 30% reduction in fees, there is no basis of this 30%. Though it was not thoroughly discussed, nor the percentage of the quantum what they want to reduce the fees. So the government has just bulldozed this 30%. We as private schools, teachers and parents, we are one. The government is trying to create a divide between the parents and the school teachers and the managements. First and foremost, what's the logic of this 30%? We had told the government, if anybody has lost their jobs, we will give 100% rebate. And we had to come up with a more acceptable formula. And it's not that the private schools don't want to help parents. We are in this together. Any parent approaches the private unaided schools, we are ready to help them. But the government has literally not done anything for the private education sector, and at the same time gone ahead and shunned their responsibility and thrown all the responsibility to the private unaided sector. Nor they have given any rebates, nor any concessions, nor anything in this pandemic time. But it is a very, very unfortunate situation where the teachers and the support staff have to come down onto the streets. Nobody likes to be on the streets in this pandemic situation. But the government has left no choice, because even the discussions with the government were in an undemocratic manner, and we were bulldozed without even taking our opinions properly. And it was only one meeting held with the Commissioner of Public Instructions, and no meeting held with the Minister or the Education Secretary. So it was mainly a lopsided decision the government's taken. I hope the cause of this protest is nothing to trouble the parents or the students, but to make sure that the teachers and the private unaided education sector gets its due.
Thank you, sir.
Here from the ground where we are protesting today, and I'm the principal of a leading private school in Bengaluru. It is sad. It is a very sad day for us. We want to be inside the classrooms teaching our children, but unfortunately, the society has made us to come to the roads. We are very unhappy of what is happening today, and we want the voices of our teachers to be heard till our voices are heard, we are not going to step down. And this is a caution to all who are interested in the welfare of the teachers. Jai Hind.
Please introduce yourself, sir.
I am Srinivasan, President of MIXA, Management of Independent CBSE Schools Association. The teachers have come out in support of their own respect. It's a question of respect to the teachers who were creative when the whole world was sleeping. When the world was sleeping, they were creating new ideas to take care of children so that they would have continuous education. Today, we are talking of cutting their salary, which is very unfair. They are all out on the street and we management support them. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We have thousands of educators here at the protest, each holding up a slogan expressing how they feel about the government's decision on the school fee cap.
ಖಾಸಗಿ ಅನುದಾನ ರಹಿತ ಶಾಲಾ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿ ಒಕ್ಕೂಟದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಖಾಸಗಿ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಸಹಾಯ ನೀಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೊಸ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಿಗೆ ನೀಡಿರುವಂಥ ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ಹಳೆ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಿಗೆ ರಿನ್ಯೂವಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟು, PWD ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟು, ಇತರೆ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಳೆ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Teachers definitely required the deserved salary. Now many schools, because of government decisions, have been shut down because schools are not able to pay for the teachers. In the bargain, teachers have lost the job and in fact they affected their families. Teachers have started changing their profession into selling fruits, vegetables in the market. They have gone to the extent of working in the fields. They have started working in the small jobs they have taken up. So if there is no teaching, I think there is no growth in the society. I think for the development of a nation, education is important. So without teachers, there is no education. Without education, the growth of the nation stands still. I think teachers needs to be protected and given the salary that they deserve. Thank you.
ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಖರ್ಚಾಯ್ತು. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಖರ್ಚಿಲ್ಲ. Dear parents, let me tell you, education is not an expense, but education is an investment. You are investing for the growth of your children. So please understand this point and don't come to us telling that we have no money to pay, because our teachers are not telling that if we don't get the salary, we are not going to teach. They are teaching every day. Today it's very unfortunate for us to come here and stand because you have dragged us to the road.
It's especially district and taluk headquarters. Their fee structures are very nominal. For them, you can talk about the 70%. That 70% fees is around 20 to 25, below 20,000. For them, it is very, very difficult to run the show. I have a question to the government. Government, we have 46,000 schools, primary and high school education. Earlier 54,000. Already 9,000 schools are closed. And again, government, can they do that? Last budget year, 28,000 total budget for the education, primary education. Have they deducted the 70%? In that case, government has to allot only 21,000. In that case, what they do their teachers? It is a disparity for the private and government school. If I deduct 30% fees, government paying the highest salary for their teachers.
We are one of the biggest employers of this state. If you put across, more than 50 to 5 lakh employees we employ, starting from a teacher to a non-teacher, non-teaching.
I have been already told more than 9,000 institutions are already closed. Parents come to us to have quality education to their children. If we have such a rules, we cannot run our institutions. Many people have already cautioned that they are in the verge of going. Apart from this, if the institutions close down, we will be generating unemployment. A lot of teachers lose their jobs. Many have already lost their jobs and they are searching for jobs.
Around 40,000 plus teaching and management staff went on the protest march from the city railway station to Freedom Park today. One more school in Pune was shut on Saturday after 2 of its students tested positive for COVID-19. Last week, 2 schools were ordered shut but were later started after a 4-day quarantine period for all students and staffers and no further positive report or symptomatic cases. PMC Additional Commissioner Suresh Jagdap on Saturday confirmed that 2 students of Model Colony's Vidya Bhavan School have tested positive. As per protocol, we have asked them to shut down the school for a few days. All teachers and students who attended the schools have been asked to keep a close watch on symptoms and get themselves tested if needed, he said. Even as Assam has been registering less than 25 cases of COVID-19 per day over the last 1 week, a fresh infection in a leading school city has sounded alarm bells in Guwahati. Containment zones have returned after a teacher who was conducting offline classes in a school in the Pan Bazar area here tested positive for the virus. Annual exams started in the school a few days ago, but soon after the infection was confirmed late on Saturday, all school activities were put on hold. Said officials of Kamrup District Administration, the area in which the school is located has been sealed. We have put the school premises under containment till February 27th. The final exams have been postponed, Additional Deputy Commissioner Sharmishta Bora told. Jharkhand Abhibhavak Manch has written to the State Education Department urging them to make provision for vaccination. A group of parents have urged the state government to ensure all staff of schools are vaccinated against the coronavirus in the interest of students, since schools have been allowed to open for classes 8th, 9th and 11th from March 1st in addition to the existing classes 10th and 12th. In a letter addressed to the State Education Department by Jharkhand Abhibhavak Manch, a parents' body affiliated to Federation of Parents Association on Monday, said that the government needs to make provisions for the vaccination of school staff. Ajay Rai, president of JAM, said that the school staff, both casual and permanent ones, must be inoculated to curb the spread of COVID-19 within the educational premises. An ongoing investigation has revealed that a fake job racket that duped more than 450 people was run by 6 school dropouts. On January 11, Mumbai Police Crime Branch raided the office of Mumbai Shri Secretary in Malad, which was a fraud recruitment agency that promised foreign jobs to applicants. The 6, all from West Bengal, are school dropouts. They have been running offices in Kolkata and Mumbai and had duped job applicants from across the country. Mainuddin is believed to have been the mastermind of the gang. The police believe the Mumbai office was set up last year on advice of Sapurid, who lived in Malwani and had previously worked with a travel agency in Vadala. Initially, they had an office in Kolkata, which they shut down in February. A case was registered against Mainuddin and his associates in West Bengal in March 2020. After closing the Kolkata office, the plan had been set up by the Mumbai office in March 2020, but the lockdown forced them to delay their move. Eventually, they entered an office in a mall in Malad in September 2020. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website enn.com and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Sanya.